this week. Next week, Kia of Las Vegas. Anyway, with Lions, let's move on. Pittsburgh Steelers, it's the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas, Mario, Romo.
Everybody with Romo game. It's not the rivalry 1975 both facing each other. It was a loss by Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't believe they lost to the Chelsea that bad. Ben was rookie. Tom would also lose 2 in a row, so I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. It's mostly because I loathe Dallas. Pittsburgh still has offensive line issues. They have 2 tackles and they're 3 out. Woodley is back. He hasn't played in the last month. Dallas pulled one out against the Bengals last week. I don't know if Marvin Lewis just turned the game over or what. Des Bryant is playing. He doesn't need surgery. I don't ever say I like anything Jerry Jones does, but when all he went up to Ratliff and said was, "I need you to play." And this is after the win, after the nose tackle had the accident and is no longer on the squad. And he just went up to Ratliff, who's an oft-injured player, and says, "I need you to play next week."
And he did.
And he freaked on him. They had to be broken up. No, it was a whole story. So you like the Cowgirls?
No, I never liked the Cowboys. I'm just telling a little story.
Well, it was a nice anecdote.
Yeah. But I have no problem with Jerry Jones in that World Circus fans. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So you like Big Ben?
Absolutely. Big Ben's going to play much better this week.
Jeffrey with a G.
This is a very tough game. I don't know what to do with this.
Well, pick something.
I'm curious as to why Vegas has Pittsburgh favored on the road here. That's what's weird to me. It's almost like they're setting you up for something.
Rotten in Denmark.
Jonathan loves their uniforms though, and I'm gonna go.
I like those prison uniforms.
Pittsburgh is gonna wear the bumblebees.
They're wearing the bumblebee prison uniforms?
I think they're gonna do it.
That'd be great. I love that.
And I'm gonna go with the Steelers here as well.
It wakes me up out of a coma when I see these
hoping
guys.
that Big Ben is a little sharper than he was, and I just can't bet on Romo because I can't stand him.
Right. There. Cheers.
You don't like?
I can't stand the guy.
Mario, do we have an update on that soccer score?
No, it's still 4-0. Thank you.
However, it did start raining just.
So you both like Pittsburgh?
I'm going to go with the Steelers.
All right.
And the under. I think it's going to be like
Under
a 20-10 football game.
Really?
No, I like the over.
Well, that's fine.
You got 45?
I got 45. That's what you told me.
Go on.
Raider Nation. Raider Nation. Where's my Raider fans? -3 against Kansas City Chiefs. Is this the battle of 2 lesser evils? What's going on, Mario?
Well, this is not our dad's Oakland, Kansas City game. I'll tell you that much. Buddy Bell, Buck Buchanan against Len Dawson and Hank Stram. There's no interest in this game for me. They're on 10 days rest.
We haven't mentioned Wyatt Tittle this whole
I feel like
show.
I'm doing an NFL film show here. Like
John Forsythe.
Welcome to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
I waiting for Dick Butkus to come out here or something.
The Raiders are on 10 days rest. You know, they need more from Carson Palmer. I think this 1.5-year experiment ends at the end of this year, and they move on. Jamal Charles is a stud, but KC is vying for the first pick, and probably a new coach. I'm going to take Oakland because I think they want that first pick, and it would be Te'o, and I think he'd play well with Johnson. They have a pretty stout defensive.
Manti Te'o's the first pick in the draft. Is that what he's projected to go?
I think he's the
He's just
kind of
betting on
guy.
Johnson.
He's just angry because he didn't win the Heisman.
Johnny
I don't
Football.
like
Johnny
the fact
Football.
that the defensive player was overlooked. You're
So
right.
Jeffrey, you're taking the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Mario, you're taking the Raiders?
It's just like kissing a lesser of 2 evils. I'll take the Raiders to snap a six-game losing streak here.
So you're both taking the Raiders?
Yeah, we should talk about the next game.
Let's get on to the important game here, the 5:30 game, 5:25 in New England. San Francisco 49ers +5, New England Patriots -5, 46.5, Mario Moneyline, Patriots, Tom Brady. He's got to go over 46.5, I'm sorry.
Tom terrific, huh?
Tom terrific.
He looked phenomenal. But I'll tell you what.
California
Hastings,
King.
You got Mayo, Hightower, McCourty. This is a stout defensive team too, and they're young. Much younger than the 07. Much younger than the 07 Patriots were, when you had aged players like Harrison and Sayal,
Tyler,
and you have Vrabel, and you had guys at the end of their career.
Johnson, Brewski.
Okay. But I think the key to this game is San Francisco, the outside linebackers and the safeties have to check Hernandez and Welker at the line. And they must simply run the ball, but not at Wolford. This kid is guy, I don't know what he is.
Vince was in another
360
zone on Monday
pounds
night.
of animal.
Knocking balls down, knocking people
Nimble
over.
toes.
He's 3 times as wide as any other guy on the field.
I know. You know, this is the kind of game that you could platoon running backs and be effective if you were the Niners. The Niners lost their second back, Kendall Hunter, about 5 weeks ago on that Monday night game.
They did.
And it
that
really
kid
makes
flies.
a difference.
Very good.
And now it's all up to Frank Gore.
Can we talk about the Patriots running game?
Patriots look great on Monday
Stephen
night.
Ridley.
Stephen Ridley.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
How many yards?
Last week?
Yeah.
122.
122.
Well, Brady's. I wonder how many times Brady's gone over.
Niners coming cross country, Sunday night in New England, 40 degrees, iffy weather, cold, chilly, maybe rain. This is all New England all day long.
Well, you got a team traveling cross country to play up in New England on a Sunday night.
Granted, it is a short week for New England.
There's going to be some weather. Short week for New England. Very physical team. Unbelievable core of linebackers and safeties on that 49er
Thank
team.
goodness they were able to rest most
Do
of
you
their
know that your
starters.
team has a 15-point per game differential, points scored versus points against? 15 a game.
Explain that to our
Easily.
listeners.
Well, they
Explain
score 50 more points than their team.
They average 36 points a game and they only give up 21, 22
21
points.
That's amazing. That's more than 2 touchdowns. And a lot of that is on the defense and not just Brady scoring.
Correct.
Brady last week, 4 touchdown passes?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the most that he scored in a game? Is it 4 the most?
This week?
No,
Or how many?
Brady's thrown
He's
6
thrown
in a game.
6. He's thrown 6
6 in a game.
Yeah. And they scored 59 points at one point this year.
Can the Patriots go all the way?
Absolutely.
Mario.
I got to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
This Patriot team, one game on the line, come February, the first Sunday in February, is better equipped right
Than
now
last year.
than the 07 team that was 18-0 that played a soft schedule and walks through the season.
I agree.
I gotta tell you something. This is a very
They're
good
more
team.
balanced on
Defense-
offense.
Yes,
And they're better on
Special teams.
defense.
Absolutely.
And special teams, even without
Having said that,
Edelman.
I know they don't want to face the Giants for the third
Losing
time.
Edelman was huge for them, but you'd be lucky if your Giants made the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, really? Lucky.
Lucky.
You want to tell me who is better in the NFC than the New York Football Giants?
Packers.
Who we beat
Yeah, by 28 points. Yeah.
And next would be?
The Bears.
Niners. Last year.
36-10 this
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
Okay, and the team we're going to play tomorrow, when we beat the Falcons by 4 touchdowns, are they going to still be better than the Giants?
You're going to be facing one of them again.
Yeah.
And probably not at Giant Stadium.
The Giants are sandbaggers. They're the kind of guys that go to the golf course
They slow
and say
roll
that they're
everyone.
a 22 handicap.
They slow roll everyone.
And then they shoot an 80.
That's
and they say
right.
they just had a good day.
Even Coughlin will tell you his defense is soft.
Well, they are soft this year, but I think the pass rush is going to come out of nowhere. Because I think the Falcons are a soft team. When they're pushed to the limit and against the wall, if their passing game's not clicking, they collapse.
I agree,
Like
they have
a-
not been tested yet, and they've played a soft
Like
schedule.
a willow in the wind. They
Like a willow, is that a story? A song?
I think it's a
All
poem.
right, here's what Matt Newman said. There might be only 2 defenses in the league that could cool the red-hot Tom Brady right now. San Francisco appears to be one. New York Giants are the other. 49ers can pressure Brady and throw off his timing, and this is when the Patriots quarterback will miss injured tight end Rob Gronkowski.
This just in, Gronkowski starting to practice again, so look out. Because once Hernandez and Gronkowski are on the field together, it's dangerous.
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 All
sound
right.
like a real homer.
Dangerous.
It's like me talking about my daughter's soccer team for crying out loud.
4-0.
Except this is a real team.
Yeah.
Monday night,
Come out
New
to
York
Cheesy
Jets.
Field.
Yeah, Cheesy Field. New York Jets, Tennessee Titans, Monday night
Can we talk about this game?
in
This is the
Tennessee.
game, to quote Kenny, our good friend Kenny Johnson, you hold your nose and you pick a team.
And he's a Jets fan.
And he is a Jet fan, and he wouldn't even say that about this game. But I was on the Jets last week against Jacksonville, and that was easy money. I'm going to take
That
them
game
again.
was easy money?
Well, the Jets won by, what, 10, right?
17-10, yeah, but it was a horrible game. It was nip and tuck the whole way. It was
Nip and
awful.
tuck.
Which
The
is
Jets
a great
won.
show. I think it's on Showtime.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, nip tuck.
I'm actually going to go back-to-back weeks and take the Jets.
Oh my god.
I know, I can't believe myself.
Mario's taking the Jets? How can that be?
I don't know why, but I'm taking them too.
Really?
They're 6-7. They're on the outside looking in. They have to win this game.
Well,
maybe Rex and Sanchez can put something together.
The
here.
dirty
Oh,
Sanchez.
they just brought back Braylon Edwards, right?
They did, for whatever reason. Look, the Jets beat Jacksonville, and Tennessee lost to Jacksonville. So, I mean, when you're looking at the bottom of the barrel teams in the league, that's the kind of thing you look at. Give me the Jets. They're still one of the worst run teams in the NFL for only about 40 years now.
All right, let's give our top picks for the week. Mario, let's pick your top.
Top pick.
Pick your top
How about
6.
top
Let's
few?
go a 6-team
Six.
parlay.
Six?
Give me a 6-team.
5
I'll
is
give you
hard
mine.
enough.
I'll give you mine.
Go ahead.
I like the Giants.
Yeah.
I hate to say I like the Packers, but I think the Packers are going to kill my Bears. So
Can't
I've got
believe
the
you're saying
Packers. I know. Packers, Giants, Skins. Even though I'm going to take the Skins no matter what. I think they've got some momentum. Broncos. I've got to go with Manning. He's hot. He's on fire. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Colts plus 10. I'm going to take those 10 points. And what else do I like? Patriots! Hit me over. I've won consistently on Tom Brady in that over. I like 46
Just
and a
watch
half
out for
points.
the weather on Sunday night with the Patriots.
I'll be watching for the weather while I'm in Chicago and it's a blizzard.
Now, I'm pretty sure that I never said which team I liked in that 49er Patriot game.
You never did.
We talked about the game, but I
Go ahead.
Let me
You
guess.
don't like the Patriots?
Go ahead. Say
ready for
the
this?
Niners.
I'm ready.
Say the Niners.
Niners money line.
Mario Moneyline!
So we got the Bears.
Not only does he start the show with a joke, he ends it with
Bears, Bears,
But his
Bills,
daughter's soccer team really is kicking butt.
Bears, Bills, and Niners. Instead of being your garden variety 3-1, I mean a 6-1 on the 3-teamer would be about 20-1.
I'm sorry, who we got?
He likes Bears, Bills. It's like Linda's bet last year.
Bills and Niners.
Linda's bet last year was all teams that started with the letter B.
20-1 on your money.
20-1. Bears
Oh,
on the
no,
Niners.
I'm just doing the math in my head loose.
I'll give you my picks for the week.
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Green Bay Packers.
Packers.
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle.
Detroit Lions.
Lions.
New England Patriots.
Pats.
Over Tampa Bay Saints.
Bucks over.
And over in Seahawks Bills.
Seahawks over.
Is that 6? That is 6.
Okay, so
Well, it's that's 6. Mario, you only
so I
had
gave
3.
you 3 money lines and
Give
then
us 3
3
more.
straight up: Broncos, Colts, Panthers. Straight up.
Wait, okay, so I got money line on Bears, Bills, and Niners.
Yep.
And what's your overs?
No, not my numbers, straight up. Broncos, Colts, Panthers.
Broncos,
1 minute.
Colts,
Broncos.
Panthers. Just a reminder, Leanne Rhymes is playing tonight over at the LVH Hotel. It's a 10 o'clock show. You still have time to go see Leanne Rhymes, and it's going to be a wonderful show. And check us next week. Make sure to come on by. We're coming to you from Murphy's Law on Flamingo Road, just east of Maryland Parkway. And I think Mario's daughter's soccer team won this week, this
Quick
year.
shout out, Jonathan. To a
Quick
couple
shout
of
out,
fans
go
out
ahead.
there. We got K-Man, we got my boy Guido in Henderson, and
Uncle Paulie.
and Johnny Aben, who's Italian beef soup I missed today, and Uncle Paulie's in here from Brooklyn.
We got Warren and Patty in the
We
studio.
got Warren and Patty.
We got
Very
our
lucky,
favorite,
guys. Thank you.
our favorite Patriots fan, John and Tim, are up in the house today.
Yeah, we did it.
Great show. We want to thank you everybody for listening. Vegas Sports Nuts. Check us out on the web, VegasSportsNuts.com. Thank you everybody. We'll see you next Saturday. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Tune in to the Morning Blend on Friday.